Today, I'm gonna be sharing with you what you should be stocking up in the month of December. All year long, I've been taking you along as I tell you every month some ideas, tips, and tricks on ways that we can start building our food storage, mainly focusing on short term, and that is 3 to 6 months. If you're new to this whole series, you could click on that playlist down below and you could see all the videos that we did for the year, and you could take it 1 month at a time. For this month, we're gonna stock up on all our baking goods and holiday goods. To me, these things are not essential, but they help spice things up, and you do need to make treats now and then. Baking items go on sale this time of year, so it's a great time to stock up. Grab what you need for the next 3 to 6 months. Now, everything I'm gonna talk about on the list, do what your family will use and eat, because remember, you are rotating this, and we don't want anything to sit on our shelves just to sit, just to have it. And the items I'm going to share with you today are typically 1/3 to 1/2 off the regular price this time of year. First up, we have baking powder and baking soda. Again, store what you think you can go through in a year or 3 to 6 months. Is it something that you want to store for long term? Maybe not. I just have a couple of boxes to get us through the year. There is a baking powder substitute. For each teaspoon of baking powder, use 1/4 teaspoon baking soda and a splash of vinegar or lemon juice. Baking powder does not go bad in the same way that other foods do, and it really is safe to consume even years after it's been expired. But if it's not stored properly over time, it will start to lose its potency. So to test the baking powder, put 1/2 cup of hot water in a cup. Drop 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder into the water, and if the baking powder immediately starts making bubbles, it's still good. If it doesn't bubble or the bubbles are slow and small, the baking powder has gone bad. One thing that I like to store is canned evaporated milk. I don't store a ton of it, but I do make sure that I have at least a case of 12 for the year. We like to use this in homemade mac and cheese and a few other go-to recipes. When properly stored, it could last for a year. Low-fat skim evaporated milk lasts for about 9 months. And evaporated milk that is opened in your refrigerator will last between 3 to 4 days. So I have an interesting fact for you about evaporated milk. To turn evaporated milk back into milk, just mix water and evaporated milk in equal amounts. Even though it's not exactly the same as fresh milk, it will do you in a pinch. Last month we did talk about brown sugar and powdered sugar. Again, a great month to stock up on it because it's usually on sale a ton right now. You could get 6 to 12 pounds of that if you want. I just make sure I have enough for the year. So I like to store 4 bags of powdered sugar and 4 bags of brown sugar. I'll go through the brown sugar faster than the powdered sugar. But for this time of year, I'm using powdered sugar for icing a lot. Again, last month we talked about peanut butter. Look for peanut butter again if you did not stock up on it. I am seeing the prices of peanut butter soar right now. I can get 2 of these together at Costco. So check out the prices at your stores for peanut butter. It is rising. I did notice that at least the bulk store. Also right now with the holidays, nuts are on sale. It's a good time to stock up on any nuts that you use for the year for cooking. But we love snacking on pistachios, cashews, pistachios. Now is a great time to go grab and load up on those. You can freeze your nuts, especially your almonds and your almond slices, so that works out really good. Another thing to think about stocking up on is any brownie mixes, cake mixes for the year. I have enough chocolate cake boxes back here to do all the birthday desserts for next year, and the expiration dates are great. They're far out. I also love stocking up on spice cake, lemon cake, and vanilla cake. I will use a vanilla cake box with one of the Jiffy cornbread mixes, and we make a yummy cornbread just from that. Super simple. So I would stock up on what you usually use during the year. Another thing that we like to have on hand is 1 bottle of molasses and some Caro corn syrup. So this corn syrup I bought last year, and it's good till 2024. I have a few holiday recipes that call for it, but I guarantee you I'll only be using 1 bottle of this Christmas season, and I have one for next year. So I don't go crazy on the corn syrup. You can see that 2 bottles will do it for me for a couple of years. Back here you see all the stockpile of the brown sugar, and there's powdered sugar back there, and of course regular sugar. And I have a lot more in my long-term food storage, which is in the closet in our living room. And if you need powdered sugar, all you need to do is take your granulated sugar and put it in a blender and powder it up. To make brown sugar, all you need to do is mix molasses with your regular sugar, and bam, brown sugar. Snag your favorite extracts as well. I go through a lot of lemon for a lot of my cookies that I like to do. So I like to try to keep on hand 1 mint, a few lemons, vanilla, anise, peppermint, and almond. And who knows what the price is gonna look like next month on our extracts. Some other things I like to get and always keep stocked up on is cooking spray. I've been trying to find cooking spray that doesn't have any silicone in it. I don't know if I watched a TikTok or an Instagram reel where they talked about how a lot of your cooking sprays have silicone in it. And I'm like, excuse me? So I've been looking on the back of a lot of mine, and this one is just straight up avocado oil, and I think I got this either at Sam's Club or Costco. Over the course of this year, I've been sharing some awesome resources in the videos. I've been sharing a lot of books about beans and prepping, and so if you watch that series, you'll see some great resources. I just want to share some new ones that I have that I'm excited for the new year. This one is Cooking with Food Storage by Debbie G. Harmon. I actually have a couple of her cookbooks. She's so good. This one is a great one. The recipes are amazing, and we're going to be making some out of here. Also, we're going to be using in this upcoming year, I can't believe it's food storage. This is by Crystal Godfrey. Great recipes in here. And then, of course, I always refer you to the LDS Preparedness Manual. This is like the Bible of food storage. I have tabs throughout the whole thing. This is a great place to start. Also, if you're a newbie, again, please check out Valerie from thefoodstorageorganizer.com. I think if you're a newbie to this, she is the perfect place to go. She's just got all this information and how to start in at a tone that is just so comforting and not out of panic, and you don't feel overwhelmed. I so appreciate Valerie. I talked to her on Instagram, and I just think she's an absolute gem. Down in it and open those cans and start using our food storage and creating recipes. So come along with me. All right, thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you soon. Bye.